Hi kids, my name is Essence and I am a chemist at the Glaser Children's Museum, and I have a fun experiment that we're going to be able to do today. This is something that you could do at home. There are 3 very simple ingredients that you need to do this experiment, and you also need to have an adult present while you do it. So I'm just going to tell you guys a little bit about the experiment and tell you a little bit about how it works. And then we're gonna head outside with a friend of mine and do the experiment. So you're gonna need a canister, a film canister. You might find these way back in your storage. Ask your parents about them. They might have some of these from the old cameras that we used to have when they were not on your phones. And if you have any of these, all we need is a fill canister that opens and closes. You will also need an Alka-Seltzer tablet, some tablets that look like this. You can ask your parents if they have any of these. A lot of adults use these if they have some upset stomach, but this is what we're going to use to create our chemical reaction, which is going to help us with our experiment. And then the last ingredient is you're just gonna need a glass of water, something very simple that I'm sure everyone will have. So some water, a film canister, and some Alka-Seltzer. Also, I recommend that you get some sort of safety glasses because we are going to make a rocket out of these really, really simple ingredients. And we want to make sure that we are protecting our eyes. And then also, like I said before, you are going to need your adult for this one. So let's go ahead and see how this experiment actually works. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a chemical reaction by adding water and our Alka-Seltzer tablet. So Alka-Seltzer tablets look just like this. We only need half of it, so I'm just going to split this in half. This is more than enough. And what's really cool about Alka-Seltzer is when it comes in contact with water, it creates a chemical reaction and it releases carbon dioxide gas into the air. Now let's pause a second and think about carbon dioxide and gas and air. All right, so how many of you guys know where we would commonly find carbon dioxide gas? What's your guess? Well, if you said when you breathe out, you're absolutely right. Carbon dioxide is the gas that we breathe out of our lungs. And if you said that it is the gas that plants need to survive, that plants need to create photosynthesis, then you would also be right. So plants need carbon dioxide gas, they suck carbon dioxide gas in, and human beings, we breathe carbon dioxide gas out. So when we add some Alka-Seltzer to some water, we will notice that it is releasing carbon dioxide gas. Now that gas is going to build up inside of our canister rocket. So in just a bit, we're going to take some water, we're going to put some water in our canister rocket, and then we're going to take our Alka-Seltzer and drop it in here. Now you'll notice what happens is you'll see some bubbles. And these bubbles are going to be holding that carbon dioxide gas, and once they pop, they're releasing the gas into our canister. Now, how are we going to turn this canister into a rocket, right? Well, we're going to have some water in here, we're going to have some Alka-Seltzer, and we're also going to be building up carbon dioxide gas as the reaction with the water and the Alka-Seltzer takes place. So when we cap this and turn it over, what's going to happen is inside of our canister, there will be carbon dioxide gas that builds and builds and builds and builds until there's not much space left in our canister. So the only way for that gas to come out is through the bottom here. So that gas will force our canister open and out, and it'll push it into the air. And it's a pretty crazy reaction. It's so much gas and pressure that it'll actually send our canister up into the air. And so I'm gonna grab my friend and we're gonna try this outside so you guys can see how this works. Hi, we're about to start our experiment. I have my 2 friends here. Come on, guys. This is Daniel and this is Peter. You guys ready to send some rockets flying? Yeah? Okay, let's do it. So we're gonna go outside, come on. All right, stop. Force them out. All right, so I need you to move back behind the line. And Peter, you're gonna drop that in. You're going to run and go to the behind the line. So I want you to stand right there so you have a straight shot there. All right, and then as soon as you do that, I'm gonna cap this and flip it over very quickly, and I'm gonna join you guys back there. Okay? Ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's still spilling out.
It's coming out.
Whoa!
Well, that took me by surprise.
Isn't that pretty cool?
Oh my gosh, it's building up. What's wrong?
Whoa! That was awesome. Did you guys see that? Let's see if we can look a little bit more closely in slow motion. Notice that the carbon dioxide gas is filling up, causing so much pressure inside until the canister shoots up into the air. Now remember, when you do this at home, you're going to need an adult. And it's advisable that your adult is the one that takes the canister, flips it over, closes it, and then flips it over. Once you do that, make sure everybody is about 10 feet away from the canister, just so that it is safe for everyone. All right, I had a really fun time today with my friends Peter and Daniel, and I hope you guys have fun at home doing this experiment as well. We'll see you guys next time at GCM at Home.